सॉलिड शुरुआत हो चुकी है भारत की। पहली विकेट गई है इनोसेंट काया। पहली गेंद पर चौका आया था। 3 नंबर पे ब्रायन बेनेट। 249 रन है उनके T20 इंटरनेशनल करियर में। एवरेज है लगभग 25 का। एक अर्धशतक है। फिलहाल ये बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी चल रही है मुकेश की। अगर स्पीड की बात करें तो 130-135 के बीच में ही होती है। पहली गेंद पर चौका खाने के बाद भी वो जो लाइन और टप्पा नहीं छूटा और इनोसेंट काया क्लीन बोल्ड।
थोड़े ज्यादा ही इनोसेंट साबित हो गए थे काया इस पल पर, क्योंकि पहले बॉल पर बाउंड्री मारी, दूसरे बॉल पर कोशिश की, तीसरी गेंद भी यहीं पर थी। ज्यादा जरूरत नहीं थी ऐसे अंधाधुंध शॉट मारने की। मुकेश कुमार एक ऐसे खिलाड़ी जो वही हार्ड लेग डालते जाते, जैसे हमने देखा था ब्लेसिंग मुजरबानी को करते हुए। गति भले ही थोड़ी कम है पर वही बैक ऑफ द लेंथ बॉल डालते रहते हैं, विकेट टू विकेट डालते रहते हैं और उसमें भरपाई होती है। कमाल की गेंद एक बार फिर से। हल्की सी मूवमेंट ऑफ द पिच। खुश होंगे नजारे देखकर।
कैरी भी सही था। लाइन लेंथ परफेक्ट ये मुकेश कुमार की। और अगर जिम्बाब्वे की बात करें, चेज जब वो करते हैं भारत के खिलाफ, अब तक वो जीते हैं नहीं। तीनों मुकाबले उन्होंने चेज करते समय भारत के खिलाफ। और 200 से अधिक रनों का लक्ष्य तो अब तक जिम्बाब्वे ने कभी स्कोर किया ही नहीं है।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
राशि की स्कूल फीस, घर का किराया, ये जिम्मेदारियां हैं सर पे। तुम तो टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस लिए बिना ही चलेगा।
पॉलिसी बाजार पे 1 करोड़ का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 470 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
रन पहले ओवर में अब आ गए हैं सेंचुरियन स्टार प्लेयर आज के अभिषेक शर्मा। स्लो लेफ्ट आर्मर, 32 विकेट्स है T20।
32 wickets to his account. And we'll be into Brian Bennett.
Abhishek Sharma has bowled a few overs in the power play. He is an orthodox left-arm spinner, but also possesses a very decent carom ball that maybe the Zimbabwe batters aren't aware of. We didn't see too much of it yesterday. He bowls one from inside of his fingers, doesn't turn too much, but skids on with the arm. Well, it's his day today. He could fancy himself picking up a wicket or two.
That's well bowled. He's followed him because Wesley Madevere just gave himself a bit of room to that leg side.
Lovely side.
Good effort from Sai Sudarshan.
Shot. Now, he plays the spinners back over their heads very well. Brian Bennett. And there's an example.
It's a battle of youth going on here in Harare. Abhishek Sharma versus Brian Bennett. Round 2. Giving him a taste of his own medicine this time around. Dhruv Jurel telling him if he's bowling that, pull the length back a bit more.
Oh, now he's looking to go up and over 45. I think he's got bat on it. It will run away for 4. Wide signal by Langton Rosario, so no bat on it.
Pretty smart from Brian Bennett. India playing with a bowler shot, so taking on the fifth bowler is a wise option. Isn't content with that six, moving around in the crease, and so taking on the... missed everybody. Already 13 of this over. We're only in the halfway mark.
Now this one is squeezed wide of mid-wicket. And they'll come back for two. He was looking to go straight again. It just got a little too full on him.
Change in field, a slip comes out and goes into a short mid-wicket position. So 5 fielders on the leg side for Brian Bennett. He looked to give some room and go over covers.
Now a little bit of finesse. Brian Bennett. Well played.
Crowd are up and about again. Extremely smart batting from Bennett, just waiting an extra second. Bat on it, and you knew it was 4 from the moment it left the bat.
That's been a very productive. The ball away again. But it'll be a single to end the second. Zimbabwe start well, 24 for 1.
सर आप बहुत लकी है कि आपके बेटे ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और बाकी सारी फॉर्मेलिटीज टाइम से पूरी कर दी है।
मेरा बेटा
तो फिर आप
पॉलिसी बाजार
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
Kalia went early yesterday, he's gone early again today. Mukesh. Put away by Madeva, nicely timed, he calls for 2. And we'll get 2.
Talking about how in a bilateral series, a certain bowler, when he troubles you, it's the same case for the rest of the series. It's a long one. It's a 5-match T20I series. We're talking about Muzrabani versus Gaikwad earlier on in the day. And it was Mukesh Kumar versus Innocent Kaya. Round 2 won by Mukesh again today.
Oh, he's missed out. There was width there to be put away. Mostly Madeva. Feet just stuck on the crease on that occasion.
Just trying to bring the ball back in. Naturally, he's an outswing bowler, Mukesh Kumar, but usually these outswing bowlers, when they try and bring it back in, try and target the stumps, that extra bit of deviation. Nicely done from Mukesh.
Short ball, that'll be called wide. It's not a bad option. He fouled him with one yesterday.
That's right. I love what Mukesh has done in terms of his homework.
We've got a quick single for you here. 2023-12 West Indies. Mukesh Kumar made his Test, ODI and T20I debut within the span of 17 days, thus becoming the second Indian to make his debut in all 3 formats of the same tour. Inside edge, goes to short fine leg. Bennett, alert, gets the single.
Well, the only other person that's made their debut in all 3 formats was my state mate, T. Natarajan, left arm seamer himself, and that was the famous tour of Australia. Rishabh Pant and his heroics at the Gabba. Made his debut in all three formats there. And Mukesh Kumar did it in the West Indies. That was a successful tour as well for India. Sixes already this afternoon here in Harare, but that one has to be the longest of them all. Shot, and it was six from the moment it hit the middle of his willow. On the roof and out of there. New balls, please.
It's almost as if he had been told where that ball was going to be bowled. Where will he go now? Full. Brian Bennett goes straight over his head. It's almost in the combox here. Six more. Brian Bennett, you little beauty.
Certainly this young man packs a punch. Mukesh Kumar opting to go fuller this time around, clearing his front foot, giving it a whack. Bennett on fire, 94 meters this one.
He's fearless, Brian Bennett. And he's causing problems for Shubman Gill and his bowlers. 26 and 8 balls. Oh, he's bowled him. This one full and straight. Brian Bennett goes one too many.
Runs came off that over already, and that's exactly the result Zimbabwe didn't want. Brian Bennett was looking extremely impressive. It was just one shot too many, possibly not shot enough, and this time it was a wild hike, and Mukesh Kumar strikes back. 6-6 and out. That's a result India will take. But a nice little cameo comes to an end, unfortunately for Brian Bennett, who makes 26 of just 9 deliveries. Zimbabwe 40 for 2.
सर आप बहुत लकी है कि आपके बेटे ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और बाकी सारी फॉर्मेलिटीज टाइम से पूरी कर दी है।
मेरा बेटा?
तो फिर आप?
पॉलिसी बाजार।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
For 2 Zimbabwe. Healthy run rate at the moment, above 13, required is below 12. But they've lost the man who gave them great impetus in those first 3 overs, Brian Bennett. He's replaced by Dion Myers, who had a handy contribution yesterday. That looks close. It looks close. Probably just outside the line of the off stump. And as Wesley Madevere just shimmied across the stumps.
Avesh Khan's convinced, and he's convinced his skipper to take the review. It looked very close from up here.
The umpire director We have an umpire, we have a player review for LBW.
Keep going.
Sorry, we've got a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. I've checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Can you go to Phantom, please? Okay, ball is close to the bat. Can you go to boat track? Outrage, please. Outrage, please. Okay, keep rolling. Flat line. Okay, there is no bet involved. Please load boat track when ready. Original decision not out. Okay, boat track coming up, pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets, umpire score. Langton, stay with the original decision. Stand by. Your on-screen signal now.
Confirmation from Langton Rosario that his original decision was correct. Umpire's call. So they keep their review, of course. Madevere survives.
Just going back to Madevre's innings yesterday, and he started off with a nice front foot punch. He's just trying to swing at it quite hard. Doesn't feel like his natural game.
Gone! It was there to be hit. Dion Myers looking to go over the cover ring. Hits the bottom edge of the bat. Simple catch into the covers. Zimbabwe lose another.
There's a nothing shot, really. There was width on offer from Avesh Khan. And all Dion Myers managed to do was find Rinku Singh's hands in on the full. India are well on top in this game. They pick up their third wicket. Dion Myers goes for first ball duck. Zimbabwe 41 for 3.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार। मैम, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है। अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
40 for 1 has become 41 for 3. Now it walks Zimbabwe's outstanding performer and captain Sikandar Raza. Ooh, that's a great bit of work behind the stumps. He saved 4 runs there.
Where did that take off from? Surprised everybody. It's quite full, but look at that bounce. Almost near shoulder high. Ruturaj wasn't kidding when he said it was a bit too paced.
No, he wasn't. Because look at the next one.
Unfortunately for Sikandar Raza, he might be thinking, well, this doesn't look like a 234 surface. If we had held on to our chances, maybe 170, 180. A tough start for him. One bouncing down the leg side and one keeping low through the offside.
Doesn't fill you with a lot of confidence, does it, going into your innings, those first 2 deliveries? One going down the leg side, taking off from nowhere, and the other just literally rolling along the ground.
Likes a short ball, does Avesh Khan. Likes to test batters up top.
fine. Sikandar Raza off the mark of the boundary.
Again down the leg side this time. A bit of shape into Raza. All he had to get was a little bit of bat. He runs away down to the fine leg boundary. He's off the mark.
Oh, that's well bowled. That's very well bowled. Now, is that out? Langton Rotera says yes, it is. That is an outstanding bouncer.
He likes his short ball, does Avesh Khan, and Sikandar Raza had absolutely no time on that one. Just took off from a length, and he's got 2 wickets in the same over. An extremely sharp bouncer from Avesh Khan and a sharp catch from Dhruv Jurel. Was caught in two minds, wanted to pull but was too late to get out. A simple enough chance for Dhruv Jurel. And India have their fourth. They're right on top here in Harare. The Zimbabwe skipper goes for 4 of just 4 deliveries. 46 for 4 now, Zimbabwe.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार।
Clearly going down the leg side. Mukesh Kumar knew that himself. 4 overs gone. Zimbabwe now in trouble. 46 for 4.
Yeah, Shubman Gill now stepping on the gas as skipper. They've got only 2 seam bowling options, and he knows Zimbabwe don't have too much of a batting lineup left in the hut. So he's given the 3rd over to Mukesh Kumar. Wants to finish this off in the power play. Get another one here. That's what he's going for.
Smashed away, Jonathan Campbell. Oh, misfield. Oh, and almost confusion between the 2 batters. They should have come back for 2.
Just a nice, friendly reminder to our viewers in case you missed out yesterday. Jonathan Campbell was dismissed. First ball, run out without scoring. He would have almost gotten out for the 2nd run. Yes, no situation again. Thankfully, no harm done.
Last thing you want is to be run out in 2 matches facing 1 ball. Shape into the right-hander. Wesley Madera has looked a different player to the one we saw yesterday. Really has struggled to get his timing going.
Really sharp bouncer from Avesh Khan. We're talking about the two-pace nature of the surface, and he's extracting that with just shoulder and back. He gave it his all. It was a heavy ball that Avesh Khan bowled. Absolutely no time for Sikandar Raza.
Madera is trying to force the ball too square for a ball that's swinging back into him. I'm talking about how he struggled. 4 from just 10. Kaya out early once again. Bennett lit up the first 3 overs of the innings, 26 and 9. Dion Myers out first ball. Sikandar Raza absolute beaut of a bouncer to dismiss him. So it's up to Campbell Madande, really, if Zimbabwe want to put in some valuable contributions towards this total.
Not looking good for Madevere. He's been around and he's seen all 4 wickets being dismissed from the other end. First was Kaiyak. Good little innings from Bennett, but he was bowled as well. And 2 wickets in the over. First was Myers and a sharp bouncer to Sikandar Raza. It's been good from the Indian pacers thus far. Something's got to give for Wesley Madevere. 3 dot balls on the bounce, chasing 235. A big hoik coming, Tino.
Inside edge. Oh, that's poor. That is very poor. Avish again. And allows a boundary this time. 5 overs gone. 52 for 4.
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार। मैम, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है। अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
In the power play, and that has certainly put the cat amongst the pigeons. And normally, very few sides come from 4 down in a power play to come back and win a game. Zimbabwe has been under the cosh all day long. India took them to the sword, getting 234 for 2. And these 2 quick bowlers have been right on the money, on the button. They bowled some unplayable deliveries. It's an inside edge, squirting down to the boundary.
And squirting through Avish Khan. Avish had a tough day in the field yesterday, dropped an important catch. Showed a bit of vulnerability there again. Here he is with the ball.
He reminds me of good bowler Mohammad Siraj. When there's a high ball for him to get under, I can put money on the ball. That's for sure.
Oh, harsh, Jeremy, harsh.
No, I've seen him drop plenty, Test cricket. And then I've seen him take up some beauty. He's a lovely chap, don't get me wrong. I mean, we also played against our ace side in India, and I've seen a few go down there. You tell me, what about the catch I took the other day in the World Cup?
It's good scampering from the Zimbabwean batters. Got a lot of rebuilding to do, and that's one way of doing it. Zimbabwe have gone off at quite a rate in the attempting to chase this 235, but they've lost 4 wickets while trying to do so.
24 degrees today, beautiful, and very little wind. Chances of rain, 9% it says, but my goodness, I don't see any in the air, Andy.
Chance of rain? No chance. No chance. That must be dew they're measuring later tonight.
Absolutely. Nobody knows this neck of the hoods better than you. Play Zimbabwe. Lovely people. Fantastic crowd in again today. Must admit. It's been good over this weekend. Therefore safe. Here's the Madevere. Gets his 9th run. He's been battling at the moment.
He has been battling, but I'd like them just to get through this power play now. So what they do have coming up, they'll have a plethora of spin bowlers. India have only picked 2 seamers today. They left Khalil Ahmed, the left arm, quick out and played Sai Sudarshan, who's making his debut international for India. And he didn't get about.
That's cut away. And again a misfield by India. Campbell turning for 2. On the end of the 6th, 58 for 4.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार। मैम, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है। अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
Today they under the cosh, really battling Ravi Bishnoi into the attack.
Bishnoi was brilliant yesterday. 4 for 13 in his 4 overs in a totally different situation, totally different game. Now this is a great test for these 2 young Zimbabwean cricketers. I'd like to see what they've learned from how they watched Bishnoi yesterday, how they watched Bishnoi get wickets yesterday. How are they going to play him today?
Questions being asked. Umpire saying not out. Must have just squirted there off the pad. Well, while you were talking about Ravi Bishnoi, it's 4 for 13. Mukesh Kumar has left the field. Hopefully it's nothing serious, just a bit of a treatment, or certainly doesn't seem to bowl quite a lot of googlies, does he?
It's pretty much all googlies. It's all drifting into the right-hander. It's very rare for him to bowl his leg spinner, actually. Bowls it quick, looks for a good length, and looks to hit the stumps all the time. That's a difficult shot to play against him. Touch.
A bit shorter. Well, he's only 23 and he's got a good googly already. And the older he will get as a spin bowler, they mature later. I always believe when spin bowlers get to their 30s and all that, they really become better. He'll have a bit more variation. He'll get the top spin. I'm sure you'll be watching videos of the late Shane Warne. He was of the best. You played against him.
Certainly did. This guy's a totally different bowler. Bishnoi is probably doesn't look at Warne as the sort of man that he'd copy. Rashid Khan, maybe. He's got a similar modus operandi to the lefties. All googlies, bowls it wide of off. Finds it hard to actually hit the stumps and get left-handers elbow because he stays over the wicket and angles it across them.
Once again, that's too close to cut.
There he goes, across the left hand. That's why the slip's in. And he's got a bit of protection on the offside before that cut shot.
Well bowled. 59 for 4.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल।